The T-Birds and the Providence Bruins are both going to go to the Calder Cup playoffs. What we don't know for certain is which team will have the first round bye. Today's game, the first of two meetings this week between the clubs to end the season. And it could very well tell us which of these two teams will get that extra week of rest before the Calder Cup playoff run begins. Ryan Smith with you, News Radio 560 WHYN and AHL TV. As the T-Birds and Bruins meet for the 11th of 12 times this season, it is expected to be a sold-out house here inside the Thunderdome, and it's going to be loud as the T-Birds look for their conference-leading 26th win at home in 38 home starts this season. And the T-Birds would love nothing more than to have that second seed locked up in the Atlantic Division by the time this week comes to a close.
Starting off our awards tonight is the Springfield Thunderbirds Booster Club MVP. This player was voted by our own Thunderbirds Booster Club members. This season's Booster Club MVP is your goaltender number 39, Charlie Lindgren.
Could have gone a number of different directions for team MVP, and the Booster Club choosing to recognize the work of Chucky Sideburns, who was absolutely superb when his team needed him to really carry the load in the month of December and January.
The Dick Casey True Grit Award is given annually to the player who exemplifies the traits of courage, determination, and a strong work ethic at all times. This year, the team award for True Grit is presented to number 41, Will Bitton.
Perhaps fittingly, Will Bitton receives the True Grit Award on the day following his grittiest day of the year. He picks up the T-Birds, to my knowledge, only Gordie Howe hat trick of the season, a goal, an assist, and a scrap. He was huge in last night's win over the Penguins. And Matthew Pekka gets the coach's vote for team MVP this season. Top line center all season, had himself a career year. Career highs across the board for Pekka. Goals, assists, points, power play points, you name it. Way to center comes Wagner. He has Stanika breaking in. Stanika the shot. Save made. Charlie Lindgren with the left pad. From the right wing corner. Circles the net, looking to center in front. Witkowski turns, waits, fires. They score! It's Luke Witkowski who breaks the ice. 7:01 into the first, the T-Birds lead 1-0 on some hard work from the Washkirk, Kaspick, and Witkowski trio. Allahan up the near side, Lyle an aggressive pinch, freed it up for Kaspick. Kaspick leaving at the right point, cross a flip shot, deflection, score! Ken Washkirk! T-Birds this season series have relied so much on the Neil, Ennis, and Pekka line in this season series. It's the Washkirk, Witkowski, and Kaspick duo that have struck twice in this first period, 2-0. Trying to keep it alive. The Bruins are out through center with Blake Hillman. Hillman to the red line, backhands into the Springfield zone. Alexandrov hits Tucker, and Tucker with Pekka racing into the Providence zone. Left wing feed, Ennis back to Pekka. Pekka cutting in front of the backhand. Kaiser made the save. To the right side, Stephen Fogarty moves in. His wrist shot blocked by Tyler Tucker, but the T-Birds don't clear it. Alexandrov couldn't get it out. Stanika on the left wing circle, fires rink wide. The shot save made by Lindgren off of Fogarty. I don't know if he even saw where that pass was going, but Lindgren with the anticipation threw that left leg out and made the save. Roll it back deep into the Bruins zone. Didier through the middle, turned it over. Ennis moves in. Ennis to the forehand, trying to tuck it home, is stopped, but there will be a penalty. Delayed call against the Bruins. And now Neal lifts Stanika's stick, and the T-Birds get it back. Ennis in the slot, the curl, the drag. He got around one man, then the puck comes to the point. Santini firing, shoulder save Kaiser, and he somehow has it swallowed up. Season series against the T-Birds. There's probably no other goalie who knows more about the T-Birds this year than Mr. Kaiser. Todd on the left wing, steps to the middle. Nathan Todd picking up a man. Wesley, he shoots and scores! Well, the Todd unit is in on the act now as Nathan Todd winning a board battle with determination. And a great read by Wesley, creeping down the back door. He slides it through the legs of Kaiser. It's 3-0 T-Birds at 7:21 of the second. Of Kaiser with some traffic crossing the crease. And Springfield's lead balloons to 3 on Josh Wesley's 4th of the season. Drop now with 5 assists in his last 3 games. I'm still trying to understand what Sam Asselin was arguing about. It was clear as day he shoved Cross in the numbers from 3 feet outside the end wall. It's about as blatant of a boarding or a hit from behind as you'll see. A good step up by Bitton, takes Curtis Hall off the pursuit. Alexandrov got sideswiped a bit in the neutral zone, and then Tucker ends up getting knocked down and tied up with Voye in center, and they're gonna drop him. And here go Voye and Tucker. Tucker got a quick right in. Now they're all bunched up together right on the blue line. Voye with a couple of uppercut rights. Tyler Tucker trying to get himself free. Voye got another right hand in. Tucker having a hard time just getting himself free as Voye comes back with a couple of rights over the top. He switches to his left, gets a couple of rights in against Tucker. Tucker trying to just protect himself right now. This is exactly what the Bruins needed as Voye gets a couple in, and now Tucker finally coming back with some rights himself. Tucker not willing to give it up just yet. And finally the linesman intervened. Into the glove of Alexandrov. Alexandrov frees it up to Bitton. Bitton on the left wing. Alexandrov cross into the play. Cross the shot. Kaiser the save. And there's no further play. And then Lewington shoves Bitton right into Kaiser. And Kaiser down on his back. And the referee, rightfully so, saw that it was Lewington who gave the push to Bitton into Kaiser, so there will not be a penalty. That's some great officiating there by Mike Dietrich. He was right on the scene. And fighting it off with the left arm was Lindgren. 4 seconds left in the period. Lauko trying to spin one on net. It goes well wide of the target, and time expires on the middle stanza. The fans so far loving every second of what they're seeing. T-Birds 3, Bruins no score. Josh Wesley the only goal of period number 2. And the T-Birds lead by a 3 spot going into the 3rd, and Charlie Lindgren has now gone 5 consecutive periods of regulation hockey without allowing a goal to the P Bruins. A shotless period. Charlie Lindgren has stopped all 14 that have come his way, of which 12 of them I would say have not been particularly difficult, but 2 saves really stand out. Nika will fire all the way down intentionally. Steen will win the race and cancel ice, but he gets buried by Tucker against the end boards, but they're gonna call the penalty. Alexandrov then finished off by Witkowski, allowing Kessel to clear. It pinballs toward the front of the net, and diving back Kaiser makes the save off of that clear by Kessel. What a first goal in the American League that would have been. Steen, Bitton has now lost his stick. Fogarty down in the corner, a centering feed. What a save by Lindgren. He robs Stanika in tight, and Alexandrov will clear to center. Offensive showing in a 2-1 win over Hartford on the 16th of October. And what as of yet has been a near perfect defensive display on the 24th of April against the Providence Bruins. In a game with so much at stake in terms of the ball. Get it safely in. 15 seconds to go. Hillman from behind the net up the far side for Curtis Hall, but it goes past him to Cross. Cross will roll it back into the Providence zone. The fans will take you home. The sellout crowd tells it better than I ever could. A 24-save shutout for Charlie Lindgren, and a dominant 4-0 victory for the T-Birds over the Bruins. They now are just 3 points away from clinching the 2nd seed in the Atlantic Division. We'll wrap up this phenomenal Sunday afternoon when we come back. Thunderbirds hockey brought to you by MGM Springfield.